Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike and Eli Take On. Today we're going to take on... Eli, what are we taking on today?
Two more topics.
Two more topics.
Two more
I
topics.
thought you'd have your topic.
I do have my topic. Do you want me to?
Yeah, what's your topic?
Okay, my topic is actually pranks.
Okay, today we're going to take on pranks.
Yeah, take on pranks. I'll be the first to admit I'm not...
Ballpark pranks?
Yeah, it's ballpark pranks.
Okay, ballpark pranks.
I'll be the first to admit I'm not a huge master of pranks, but I've been involved in a couple and I enjoy a good prank. I also know that Mike has a good few stories, I believe. Yeah.
I'm usually the one who is the prankee, though.
Yeah, that makes it a good story.
Oh, you just wanted to bring up the phone books thing? Is that what you
No.
wanted?
I'll just mention a couple of things I've been involved in. I mean, there's rudimentary pranks out there, and just general ones that happen when you're a teenager. The first one that happened to me was when my super sweet super chicken. You know what a super chicken is? That's a supercharged Firebird. That was my first car.
Oh, okay.
Super chicken.
I see.
When my friends decided to saran wrap that with probably, God knows how many rolls of saran wrap. It took me probably like an hour to get it all off. It was quite literally the greatest moment of my life.
Yeah. That sounds nice.
It does sound nice, yeah.
Yeah.
It was during the winter time and I got off work, so I did it while I was in work. And it was cold. And I didn't enjoy it at all. But it was quite funny. The other one that I did to a friend of mine, which again, nothing spectacular, but he is deathly afraid of clowns. And hopefully he'll see this video. And I won't use his name. But he's deathly afraid of clowns. And I went to a party store and got a construction paper clown face. And I wedged it like on the front of his windshield. And when I say deathly afraid, I mean deathly afraid. Okay. Absolutely terrified. I've seen him react in the most amazing ways. And don't be offended by this. Just saying. But yeah, when he went out in the morning when he woke up, got in his car and he freaked the heck out. I mean, just completely freaked out. Could not touch it to get it off of his windshield. Tried using his windshield wipers and it wouldn't come off, and I believe, if memory serves me right, he had to have someone come get it for him. And It was just construction paper.
That's it. I mean, he's that scared of clowns?
Yeah.
That sounds like something he might want to speak to a counselor about, or did he have well, I don't know. We'll discuss that later when we take on
phobias.
Phobias.
And tell me about some pranks that have happened to you.
Okay, well, one particular prank I'm thinking of, I had a friend of mine, actually two friends of mine, get a pallet. It wasn't quite a pallet, but it was a lot of phone books. And what they did is they would rip out a page of the phone book and crumple it up into a nice little ball and throw it in my car. And then they would just sit in the car for hours on end, ripping out a single page of these phone books and filling it up to shoulder level, like literally up to your shoulders. I don't know how, like I always lock the doors in my car, and that day for some reason they had all these phone books and they came in there. One of these people was Eli, by the way.
Yeah, it was actually. I'm actually really happy because when I thought about this topic, it's amazing. When I think about these topics, I don't think about certain things that should tie right back to you. I did not think about that prank. No. And yes, I was involved in that, and that was
You didn't
amazing.
think of it though.
I didn't think of it. But
someone else thought of it, and I think we have to give credit to them. But what was?
Do you want to know how we got in your car?
Yes.
Yeah, you would leave your keys in
my locker.
In your locker at work.
Oh, that's how you got.
Yeah.
No, but I do remember, like, you got out there, or he was telling me that you got out there and like, okay, I got his keys, and then the door was open.
Oh, okay, maybe that was the case. Yeah.
I think that's what it was. But anyway, it was great because I got into, like, I saw my car and I was just like, oh. And then I got in, and there's it's great, like passing other motorists driving home, like up to your neck in crumpled up phone books.
Yeah,
phone books for, I mean, for...
it was hard to get out at that point. When we were in the car swimming in the pages, it was hard to actually get out of the car and not have them.
It was, I had that car for like another year and a half past there, and still from the day I went to go turn it in, to trade it in for my next car, I was like closing the sunroof and papers were still falling out of the nooks and crannies of that car where they were stuck. So that was a good prank.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our quick and short prank stories.
Yeah.
Do you have something you want to talk about?
Yeah. I'm a little tired today. I don't know if it shows on the camera, but the reason that I'm a little tired is because I couldn't get to sleep last night.
Wait, why is that?
And and I'm a little ashamed and a little proud to tell you that the reason I couldn't get to sleep is that because I was up for about 2.5 hours thinking about nachos. I was...
What?
Yeah, okay, I was...
I don't even know how to respond to that.
I don't know how to say that, but like, it was, okay, I was watching an episode of The Simpsons, and the very last thing, President Gerald Ford asked Homer if he wanted to sit down and watch football with him and eat nachos, and he said yes, and then I turned it off, and I just thought, you know, I'd like some nachos right now, and then I'm like, yeah, I'd like some chicken nachos. You know, I should make some chicken nachos sometime. Look, this is good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go home after work tomorrow. I'm going to make up some chicken nachos. What am I going to put in these chicken nachos? I'm going to put some sour cream. I'm going to put some guacamole. And it was, before I knew it, I looked up, and it was 4:30 a.m. And I'm like, I've been thinking about nachos for 2 hours.
How is that possible?
I don't know, but I couldn't get to sleep, and... now you know why. So, now it's all going to revolve around the nachos, but I didn't want to. I was going to ask you, Eli, what do you do to help get to sleep? But maybe it's more interesting.
Well, you know,
to talk
actually,
about nachos.
well, strangely enough, I mean, usually when I'm having insomnia, like if I have bad insomnia, it's because
Eli does suffer from insomnia. Well, I mean, sometimes like an actual insomnia.
Yeah.
Like not like every night, but
no,
like,
every now and again I'll have it really bad, but like when it does, usually I'm completely focused on something. Maybe not nachos, but yeah, like I'm completely focused on something and my mind won't stop thinking about it.
I feel bad for you then if you're never that focused on nachos because...
But otherwise, I mean, the easiest way for me to get to sleep is just try to completely zone out. I mean, but sometimes that's hard, you know?
It is. What I should, like, if I usually have trouble sleeping, what I usually do is, try some form of exercise. Or eat a bowl of Frosted Flakes.
The sugar helps you sleep?
Yeah, well, if it's just a small, like, just a moderate-sized bowl of Frosted Flakes.
Mm-hmm. That's the second episode in a row that we have mentioned Frosted Flakes.
I know. Well, we mentioned Tony the Tiger. Did we mention Frosted Flakes?
No, by proxy, I suppose.
We should expect some royalties from Kellogg.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so.
For all the business that we're going to give them.
Oh, yeah, we're going to give them tons of business.
Yeah,
without doubt.
All right, so that's what you do to get to sleep. Any other nacho-related stories?
I'm not a massively huge nacho eater. I mean, I enjoy them.
Okay.
But I just...
You at least respect them.
I respect them, but I just don't ever think I've ever had a point in my life where I'm like, oh my god, I need nachos. And I'm going to think about it all day.
It wasn't, well, I kind of did need nachos, but it was more like, oh, wouldn't it be great, if I had these nachos, I'm going to make some.
Why didn't you make some?
I didn't have the stuff I need to make nachos.
Well, from the amount of time you were thinking about it, you could have gone to the store and got some.
I could have, but,
yeah.
Dolls is closed at night, I would have to go to Hy-Vee. I just...
Alright, well, fair enough. Alright.
Alright, guys, well, thanks for tuning in this day, week, whenever the show's uploaded. Send us your comments and let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about. And
next time, Mike hopefully won't mumble so much. He's like,
I'm not mumbling.
I'm so tired.
I'm not mumbling. I'm fumbling.
Oh,
I would
fumbling.
say I'm fumbling, but I think I'm enunciating. Am I?
Kind of. I mean, you just look kind of frumpy. It's your best look.
We usually record after 12, and today we were recording around 10, even though
Oh,
I
yeah.
texted Eli and I was like, hey, you know, we could record a little bit later.
That's
And
like,
he's like,
no.
that's alright.
Like, no, it's okay. I'll come on.
Let's, yeah.
Still do it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like Mike was saying, you know, like, comment, share it with your friends. You know, we're gonna get a billion views on this, of course, without a doubt. And subscribe if you'd like. But yeah, if you have any stories about nachos or insomnia
Insomnia.
or pranks
Insomnia
or pranks.
related nachos.
And again, if you have comments that you would like us to talk about, we would love to talk about your topics as well. Barring, you know, they're not politically charged in this day and age. I don't care. I'll talk about anything. We both will.
I won't talk about anything.
Okay, well, I will talk about anything, and he'll
And I'll
he'll
go
give me a frumpy face the entire time.
I don't have,
Yep, just like that.
it's not a frumpy phase.
All right. But anyways,
Bye.
see you guys.